This, what we are about to talketh about, is crazy news. First of all, if you've maybe been living under a rock, you have probably not heard, in some way, I don't know how, that every band and their mom complains because the merch cuts exist. And if you don't know what that is, basically band goes to show, they play for their fans. They make merch for the fans. And what happens is, you see, they sell all the merch, and there's a lot of the monies, but then because the venue went to Walmart and gave them a plastic table that cost $2 in the corner, the venue then asked for 30% of all the money that the band made on merch. And then the band's like, but you just gave me a plastic table. And then the merch just goes, the venue just goes, that's funny. Please, 30%, thanks, please. So then the venue asks for all the monies. And then the band actually makes no money on merch, which is great. Yeah, they might upgrade to a wood table and it might be a little bit longer, but it's still probably in the corner and it's just a table. So it's awesome. Now, a lot of musicians obviously have been talking about this quite intensely, making posts, tweets. I'm aware of the vocalists. I know some vocalists that always like to tweet things. I love Twitter. It's amazing. Everyone stop fucking using Twitter, please, though. Magically, somehow, Live Nation coming out with the most random W of 2023, which terrifies me of why they are doing this, because there must be something awful that's happened in Live Nation that they had to counteract the awfulness instead of this. Did you know that 82% of you aren't fucking subscribed? Hit the button. Why do you hate things? Have fun. Live Nation to drop merch fees and pay $1,500 stipend to all club acts because of Willie Nelson's On the Road Again new program. So, like, I read that and I'm like, what the fuck? Live Nation's the world's largest concert promoter, literally huge. If you want to go and get tickets, it's like whatever, Live Nation, Ticketmaster, all that, it's all the same. Is launching an ambitious new program to improve the lives of touring musicians and cut down the growing costs of traveling artists facing crisis crisscrossing the country. What terrible word, I'm sorry. Today, the concert giant has announced the launch of On the Road Again, a new program inspired by legendary songwriter Willie Nelson to support developing artists and their road crew. The program, which has no expiration date yet, is expected to save artists tens of millions per year. Yeah, tackles the growing cost of travel expenses and the ability of artists to make money through merch sales. Touring is important to artists, so whatever we can do to help other artists, I think we should do. This program will impact thousands of artists this year and help make touring a bit easier, said Willie Nelson. What a goat. Bah! This is the actual news. We're going to zoom in because it's intense. Starting today, all acts playing Live Nation owned and operated clubs, from headliners to support acts, will receive a $1,500 gas and travel cash stipend per show to all headliners and support acts, on top of nightly performance compensation. So that's insane. But what's even more insane, as part of the program, the company's clubs will no longer charge merchandising selling fees, allowing artists to keep 100% of merch profit. Wow. I guess they finally got discount on their plastic tables they were providing artists. Now, again, so many people have complained about this. You see the fun merch payouts where a band makes like $10,000 on merch in a night or some crazy and then the venue takes like 30 or 40% or something stuff, and that's before costs. That's gross, meaning it's disgusting, but it's gross before taxes and costs and all that. So like a lot of times the band's margin is usually maybe, I don't know, 20-30% around there. It depends, every band's different. And basically the venue just takes all the band's profits. Any profit the band could have made, the venue just takes it because they gave you a table in the corner. Yeah, but apparently for Live Nation clubs, that's no longer a thing. Artists just keep 100%, which is fucking crazy. It's actually crazy. Out of nowhere, people complaining about this. Live Nation's like, okay. And plus giving artists $1,500 gas and travel per show, like headliners and support acts. That's a lot. like per show. What the? That's a lot of money. That is Live Nation broke now? Yeah. Like what the? Yeah. This sounds like a fucking scam. Yeah. This is for clubs though. Like so they're very specific with their words, right? Live Nation owned clubs. I think they mean very, very small venues like a club, a bar. Which that's so fucking funny if bands play clubs and they're gonna make infinitely more money than bands playing like decent venues because they can get all their merch and they also get $1,500. Like that would actually be hilarious if you see like architects booking clubs now because they're like, man, at least we'll actually make money on our merch. That wouldn't make sense, obviously, but that's insane. That's fucking huge. Yeah, like club. What do they mean by club? Like, is there a definition for capacity? Like, what is a club to them? Yeah, because like nightclubs can be big. I don't know. Like, is that 1K? Does Rebel count as a club in Toronto? I'm Googling. Like, that the Rebel's a nightclub. Like, it really depends what they mean by club. They put the word club for a reason. Some clubs can be big. It can be. So, like, that's actually insane. $1,500. You get to keep your merch. You get to keep your profits, which you should be able to keep. So I think that's absolutely insane. Rare W for Live Nation. Actually fucked. It looks like a scam. I think maybe someone accidentally wrote this. It's going to be retracted tomorrow. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. I feel like it's a scam. Maybe not for now. Unless they're going to announce, by the way, 100% merch fees. You can keep all this, but we own bands' royalties of everything. We now own we're a label now. Yo, you want to play this live show? Give us your masters. Like, you know, like I don't know. Like this seems like a fucking scam. Yeah, all ticket prices are now $1,500. Oh my god, can you imagine if Ticketmaster now has a Live Nation fee? Like for the tickets built in, and it's magically $1,500. You can go buy a ticket to like this $30 show, but if you go through Ticketmaster, it's like, you know, normal fees, scam fees, because you can fees, Live Nation fee, $1,500. I don't know where that's going. So I don't know. This is like this is too good to be true. I don't believe this. Oh, participating venues. Yo, let's go. Let's fucking go. Okay, I can't speak on the ones that aren't, you know, in Toronto because I don't fucking know. Yo, really? History? Opera House, Danforth? Bro, those are like, wait, how big is History? Opera House, I think, is like 2K, 3K cap. These are big venues. Most bands come to Danforth. That's what I keep memeing. I keep playing the fucking live shows where I come out of nowhere. It's usually Danforth. That's super sick. Yeah, 2,500. That's fucking awesome. Like, most bands come to these venues now. Rebel is the only one that's not here in Toronto that I think is a pretty popular one as well. Like, look at all, again, I can't speak on the other, I don't live in these places, but like, cool. Only US and Canada, not worldwide. This looks like only US and Canada. Yeah, get fucked. NA for the win. So this is fucking crazy. What I have to do to Willie's Willie? No. Okay, now we're too far. Now we're too far.